tinny for some reason.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I went back to my old mic. My new mic, when I hooked it up to the old board and I was testing things, I noticed a noise on it that I didn't notice before, and this mic doesn't have that noise, so I
Okay.
went back to it. It might be a more tinny mic.
Going
I
for
don't know.
live.
Go for live.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock!
Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I know that, dude.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure, monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh, my heart just stopped. Ah, there it goes.
Oh! Reflections?
The good news? I got all my shit plugged back in. The bad news? I got it all backwards. Hence, what you're listening to now.
Did you actually pay the 99 cents?
Johnny has this to talk about anyway.
Ah, yeah, I do.
For those people
Yeah, I
out
do.
there, this is Milton Babbitt on the 5-hit with Dune. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. You know what I'm curious about? I'm gonna leave this on for a second. I want to see if I get flagged by YouTube.
You probably will.
I probably will.
I have
like
two
this. I
different...
can do random movements back and forth.
Which performance of this is it?
That's it. Just says reflections is all it says.
Does it say what album it came from?
For piano and synthesized tape. No, it doesn't say. It's a YouTube thing I'm playing.
Oh, I thought like you actually bought it off iTunes.
No,
I have because I have two different recordings of that piece.
I'm sure you do. Because one would be just silly. Come on, check it out. I mean, one would be just silly anyway. It's a Dune and Bob Show, and it's Sunday, January 24th, 2016. How's everybody doing out there? Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm impressed.
We're much better today than we were yesterday.
I'm impressed. You pulled up some Babbitt.
I wanted you to be impressed because you went to a Babbitt concert, and I was.
Yeah. Woo! Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Did you do the lighter thing?
If I carried a lighter, I would have.
Well, okay. I didn't know. I mean, like during the crescendo, you're like, check him out. Well, that's a fan, my friends.
Yeah.
That's a friend. That's a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we had fun last night. Did my acoustic show, which Johnny doesn't like. I think a lot of people don't like the acoustic stuff. I've realized
I never liked it.
I'm the only person that likes it. Well, you know what I'm saying. Well, you and I share common things. Like you're a Boz person. I'm a Boz person.
Yeah, yeah. I have a total of 3 Boz albums in my collection, 2 of which are different mixes of the same album.
That right there, my friend. That's when you know you're a fan. You got 2 of the same thing.
Well, no, that just
sort
means
of.
I'm a fanatic for differences.
I said same thing. I shouldn't have said same thing.
The only reason I bought
Similar.
2 copies of that
Same
album
but
was because
similar.
I found out that there were 2 different mixes of it, and I was like, oh my god, 2 different versions of something? I have to compare them now. And it's not a bad album. It's his first
very
solo
strange
album.
to see you holding a microphone, by the way. That's different for me.
Well, after I finished the show last night, I took
had to revamp.
My arm broke a while ago. Mic arm, not my actual
Oh no!
arm.
I see.
But I had improvised a way to make it work. But then last night when I carried it in here, I lost a few screws, and I don't know where I lost them. And this part came off of this part, and I can't get this part back onto this part. And plus, the arm had broken at the bottom anyways, and I was basically just clamping what was left of the arm down to kind of improvise to save like $15, and because I'm cheap like that. But the new arm is on order because
I wonder how many people have gone to Amazon and just tried to get search for this part. And see if something comes up. Who knows?
Well, what's really broken is the bottom of this is just completely sheared right off the part that has like the pin that goes into the base.
Yes.
And so what I was doing was I was just clamping this arm down to the table with the clamp part, and then having one arm that lifts up, which means I had to lean in a little more.
The good ones of that are not cheap. Even mine, I had to fix the plastic little.
Yeah.
Here I can pull it down. This little spindly part I had to fix.
Yeah.
Which still works, thank goodness. But
yeah,
things. Yeah, it is.
So I've ordered a replacement.
We're working on a budget here, people. Come on.
So I ordered a replacement.
We don't got big people to back us. Yes, yeah, we're working on that.
I've ordered a replacement because I'm going to need an arm for next Saturday.
Might as well get two.
Yeah, because yesterday's experiment in internet radio was a successful failure.
Cool. Because I heard him say one time, it's much like government. Why would you order one when you can order two at twice the price?
There you go.
There you go. That's exactly. Yes, we had fun last night. Johnny did. He did. I'm going to screw it up. Brews games and something music.
No, actually, I've decided what I'm going to call it.
And music.
This is since this is now going to be more than a one-time thing, and I don't want to indulge in the brews all the time. I'm going to call it Games, Tunes, and Sometimes Brews.
Games, tunes, and sometimes. Now you're going to. I'm going to write that down somewhere.
It flows. Blah 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 blah. Games,
blah,
tunes,
blah.
And sometimes brews.
Speaking of flowing, last night I was going to read. After the show, after Johnny did his show and I did my show, and I didn't have enough acoustic stuff to go the whole 3 hours, and I was kind of tired anyway. So I cut off early. But Johnny and I we did talk afterwards. We didn't actually talk like this, but we wrote back and forth. And
I came back to my computer because I had opened up a window to let it stream to help do my part.
Listen to the show.
Listen to the
show.
show.
Listen to the show, and Dune was gone. Dude, it's gone. Dude, why is Dune playing this? No, it was gone.
I put the headphones on, and there's something that is very un-Dune-like playing on it.
It's funny how you could pick that out. You can tell if it's Dune or not Dune. It's sort of like the Memorex thing. It's easy. If it's Boz or drinking, it's Dune.
Yeah.
Or not, but
if it's hip and or hop,
it's right.
It's probably not Dune.
Probably not Dune, unless it's back in the '80s, of course.
Right.
Now, what I was going to do, I was going to read our conversation last night that Johnny and I. It went like this. That's what it reads.
Ah,
because we were both sloshed.
Oh yeah, we were.
Yeah, so that's what basically what we said.
Today was a queasy stomach day because I had seven brews last night, and anytime you surpass 6, you reach the point of I'm going to be feeling that tomorrow.
And Johnny was going to say all that he just said, but he simply just typed the word tomorrow. That was his last transmission to Dune last night. That was it. Just tomorrow.
Wait a minute. What did I type?
You just typed tomorrow. That was it. Just the word tomorrow.
Well, let me look at my history here. All right, let's take a look. Conversation. No, I don't want to block you. View log. Here we go. Nope, that's not log. Where's log? That's
log. It's different. That's a different one. That's a different show.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, you didn't just diss the eye. Oh, that's going back a bit. Let's see.
That's a little too far. Yeah, I think we talked about setting up the show, and you got it all taken down, and you had to get up early. You had to get up early for a phone call.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Show already over. I started like 5 hours before you. You can't end before me. 3 hours before. LOL. Yeah. Yep. I'm spent. Okay. Totally drunk. Have the living room in order, though. Tomorrow, lots of golden dab.
Yeah, which is this. This is the golden dab.
Hells yeah, from me. Smiley emoticon from you. Got the blah 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 to deal with though.
Yes.
Well, stay happy, my friend. I gotta keep doing this game's tunes and brews thing though. Most fun I've had in a long time.
Sir Mar says he has to lay off the orange juice for some reason.
Aw.
Don't know what that's all about, but
what? Not sure.
It's not the orange juice that's the problem. It's what you mix in the orange juice that causes the issue.
Oh, here's when we get to the. I was talking about Kristen being happy and which I talked to her this morning. She's cool with it, so I can keep doing this every Saturday.
Good deal. Because we were kind of discuss how to do that. We were trying to figure out how you could go and buy, I think, a big screen.
Yeah,
that was one of the things we discussed. It's funny how Dune can make you spend your money.
Well,
I figured last week I started small. I got you to spend $12 on an album.
Dune. I thought that was an offer. I was expecting that to come in like.
Is that what it was? I was just trying to up the game. Last week it was $12. I was going for $1,200.
You don't remember that promise to send a TV
to
here?
Send a TV.
To send the TV.
Dude, I'm going to send you a TV, man.
You totally. you don't even have to check your logs to verify. It says right here.
It just says it right there. Just trust me.
TV is coming. I got you covered.
That's right. Got you covered. One click shopping, click, bang, boom, gone. That's right. That's what. It's funny how we work.
Let's see. And then you posted that tweet with that picture, and I noticed how your pictures look so professional.
And I appreciate you saying that because I'm glad I can do something right.
You're totally like you're totally doing professional like I don't. And
well, the whole thing is I just that was something else I wanted to talk about too because I go to a lot of trouble on my Saturday shows. I really do, and I'm starting to think maybe I'm spending a little more trouble than I should.
No,
sometimes.
it pays off, Dune. I mean, the pictures look quality, the show is done quality, attention to detail. I mean, you're actually like a real DJ or something.
Well, and it's fun to do, but the whole thing is I'd like to share it with a few more people. That's my problem. Is just that it's just kind of it's kind of disturbing that there's just not that many people listening.
Yeah.
I wish there could be more like it. And the whole thing is I don't want to do. I don't know. Let's see if this is. I don't want to have to. I don't know. Resort to being on like 20 different stations. I'm not.
No, just keep doing what you're doing, and it's what are your counts at right now?
Well, that's just it. It's all over the place. I mean, it might. I mean, it could. That's the real kicker too. Is when it comes to actual live viewers. I mean, like on the Vaughn side, there's usually between 7 or 8 people, which I don't know how many real those are on a Saturday night because I think you get people if they're just like going through and looking at stuff.
Yeah, but I see that number sometimes staying stationary.
It does stay stationary for a long time. It's very consistent where it starts out at like right now it's showing like 4 people. And
yeah,
there's one person in the chat room. I clicked over to see, and but I never hardly look at the Vaughn thing except on Saturdays during this show. I got too much other stuff going on, and but I mean it usually gets between 7 or 8 people, and that's about it. Normally nobody in the chat room. I hardly ever have anybody in the chat room at all, and if I do, they're usually like really horrible trolls. And the trick there is to try to remember I'm actually doing a real radio show on one side. And I don't want to, because I don't want to have to, because that's one of the things about the Vaughn, a lot of the shows on there, they'll, hey, hi, so-and-so, and they'll say hi to them or whatever. I might type hi if I see it in there sometimes, but,
right.
But on the stream side, I mean, it could be as little as 2 or 3 people sometimes, and sometimes as high as 10, and that's it. And that's as high as it ever gets.
Huh.
But and it doesn't make any sense, is throughout the week, I'll get between 150 and 200 downloads of the show. And I don't understand it. Who are these people downloading the damn show that don't listen to it? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Well, now, I understand it's crappy time. I mean, I do the show from 11 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays, and unless you live in Australia, it's really not prime time for anybody except for them. And I guess I don't appeal to the Australian audience for whatever reason.
I don't know. You know what? You should ask people to, send an email to an email address saying, hey, to let you know that they're listening to the podcast to try to see how many hays you get and find out. Now, where do people download it? Is it only from the link you give out, or is it posted to a site?
No, it's just the only thing I do is I post that link on Twitter and I post it on Facebook.
How?
and it's not podcasted.
So, how many Twitter followers do you have?
A few.
Under 100?
I don't know. Go check and see. I don't know. Are you right there?
I could be. But
I got a couple.
I got to do this with one hand.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got practice.
Luckily, you've practiced holding. Never mind. We almost. Did you realize that I turned down that street with the blinker on and was accelerating, and I stopped.
Let's see. All right, so I need to find 5-Hit Dune.
5-Hit Dune.
5-Hit Dune. Where's 5-Hit Dune? Brian.
Cats. Emergency kittens.
Pen. Brian. Venison. Brian. Oh, isn't that cute? Brian posted a video clip of a panda bear playing in the snow.
Sir Mars, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I saw you hopping up and down on the screen. I had the microphone turned down on the Twitter, on the Twitter thing. Not the Twitter thing. The Skype.
The Skype?
The Skype.
I'm calling because, Dune, I loved your show last night. It was great.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
One person.
Hey, I listened to it.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
It's by the way, it's really hard to listen to two shows at the same time. I'm just letting you know, Gators.
Hey, get used to it.
There we go.
It's a weekly thing now.
It's a weekly thing.
That just happened.
It's a thing. He's become a thing.
Yes, and you want to stay tuned because at 7 o'clock we have a special announcement.
Ooh.
Yeah.
7 o'clock my time?
No, my time. The show is done from 6 to 8 Eastern, so I'm going to save my big announcement for the next hour.
Oh, at the top of next hour we're going to...
Yeah, and if we want to get Damon on the line too, he might want to hear this.
Oh, okay. That would be cool.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it was a good show, dude.
Well, thank you. I have to do that. I like the acoustic stuff to do it once in a while.
Yeah,
Although, you know what? I was listening to the show while I was driving back from lunch, and I even in one part of the show, it was a Jason. I always say Jason Mraz. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's really Mraz. Anyway, I played one of his songs. It was an acoustic song. Theoretically, I'm going to do this. It was theoretically an acoustic song, and they're taking some artistic licensing with some of these acoustic tracks. Because what they do have lots of guitars, the steel type guitars that do sound like electric guitars,
right?
That they can amplify through microphones,
right?
But there's a part of this song where you can clearly hear what sounds like an organ, and I'm sitting there trying to think to myself, unless there's somebody off stage pumping an organ, with their feet,
Wow, that takes some flexibility to pump your organ with your feet.
Yeah. If you're, okay. See, you went full speed down that road.
Yes, I did.
You didn't even back off one bit.
No, I did not.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to kind of wonder if some of the I should probably pay a little more attention.
Hey, Dune, how did you get 10,000 followers on Twitter?
Why would I have 10,000 followers? Am I that awesome?
You have 10.7 thousand followers on Twitter.
Wow. And I only get that many listeners. How can that even happen?
But you only get like 100 downloads, but you get 10,000 followers.
I got 10,000 friends. I'm guessing a lot of my followers are a lot of the same followers that you have.
Yeah, but I only have 1,000.
Wait, 10,666 followers?
Yes.
Wow,
that's
you
what
got
it was.
3 sixes in there.
Uh-oh. Oh, great.
Wow.
Now Venison's going to have to follow you and unfollow you.
Well, Johnny, you've actually stumbled onto an experiment of mine.
What experiment is that?
I was doing some reading up on how Twitter followers and Facebook followers and the Facebook thing where you can pay extra money to have your post sent out to more people. What a scam it is. And me having 10,000 Twitter followers proves it. Let's just put it that way.
So you paid for a repost and got 10,000.
Yes.
You can do that.
You can do that, and it doesn't do a damn thing.
Did you buy promotion or did you buy followers?
Well, you can do both.
Which did you do?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it could be done.
But you You're already getting over 100 downloads before you blew up your Twitter followers.
Oh, well, those aren't real people. I mean, if they are, they're not speaking my language.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it. This is what it is. I was really disturbed when I found a lot. I feel so naive about some of this stuff. What the deal was is I was during, I think it was the New Year's show for Heat FM when I was doing the 5 Hit New Year's show. I went ahead and said, you know what, I'm gonna throw some bucks. I'm gonna throw a few dollars at the Facebook thing.
Cool.
And see what happens. See if we can. Well, and it does. It generates likes. It generates. You get all kinds of people that like a picture and like this, but I got to noticing, the listen numbers didn't change, really, to speak of. I think we had an increase of listeners simply because it was New Year's and everybody was doing the New Year's show. It was like going boom, 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 one after another, and that was a big thing,
right?
And that worked out. But the listener numbers really didn't go up per se. And I was talking to, I was going to say his real name, Rico, about that. And he sent me a video link that I watched, and it went into depth about how all of that works and about what basic, BS it is and how it's a real, a scam on the side of Facebook and everybody else, where like on the NHB page, when I post something on NHB, it goes out to, we have 300-400 likes on that page. It goes out to just a fraction of those people. And if the fraction of people that go to, if they react to it, click on it, do whatever, it will then post to more people. And there's a formula involved. It doesn't go to everybody. I didn't realize that. That's why we don't get. That's why when you go to those pages, it'll say like how many people actually saw it. You ever notice that at the bottom?
Right. Yeah.
Did you happen to see the picture I posted of Bob?
Yeah.
From the Throwback Thursday thing.
Right.
360 some odd people interacted with that. That was probably the most of anybody. And I think that's what it was. But it took a long time to get to that. It was incremental. I mean, people clicked on it, then it would repost and repost and repost. I wasn't doing that. It was that's how it worked. Well, the same thing happens with the followers. That this particular guy on here said, as a test, what he does, he set up all these accounts. He said like a Facebook page for a cat or a mouse or something stupid. It was so stupid. And it even said, this is a stupid page. If you follow this, you're stupid. Or if you like this, you're stupid or something like that. And he paid the money to have it promoted, to get the likes and whatever. Mm-hmm. And the likes poured in and here they came, boy. He just boom, 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 boom. He had all these likes and all these likes. And it was just a fake page. And that was his whole point, is that anybody can have anything, and it's just it's not real.
Right.
And that's what I did. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to try something. And I went and did some reading, and I found a site where you could do a few things, and it cost a little bit of money. It was like $30. It wasn't very much. $30 isn't much for an experiment.
Right.
And I tried it, and I didn't think much of it. I thought, I probably just gave some Nigerian guy $30.
Right.
And I'm never going to see it again. And then like you were talking about, my wife and I were at dinner one night, and almost my phone's going, and I was like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this? And it says, congratulations, you have 200 followers. I'm like,
and all of a sudden you have 500 followers.
And for the next 5 days, for the next 5 days, congratulations, you have 1,000 followers. You have 2,000 followers. And now I'm up to 10,000. But it's funny. You go look at them. They look like real people. They do.
Yeah.
But I think what these are companies that actually somehow have huge data banks of computers that make fake accounts with fake pictures and make fake tweets. And that's what they do. That's how they generate their cash. I don't know. Somehow they figured out. Somehow they figured out phase 3.
Yes.
Profit.
Yes.
They figured it out, and they got my $30.
Phase 1, computers create lots of fake accounts. Phase 3, profit. They actually made that happen.
They actually got to the phase 3 part.
What's funny?
Yes.
10,666 followers, 39 friends.
Yes, that makes it. You know what that makes it sound like? I'm picky. I am picky who I follow. I'm not one of these people that just goes out there and has 2,000 things he follows. 39. You know what? I was at 41. I backed that shit off to 39 on purpose. I did.
Oh, is Venison on the shit list again?
I found 2 of them. God damn him. You know,
I don't see anything wrong with anything he posts.
Luckily for Venison, there is snow on the ground, because when he falls off that GD fence, he's not going to have to land so deep in the damn snow. That's the best part about it. I'm just telling you, he's already starting. Yeah,
what's wrong with him having views that differ from yours?
You know what he did today?
What he did
today is he retweeted something that says that it was retweeted by Donald Trump.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Which I know is fake and not true, because why? I follow Donald Trump and I see all of his tweets. So, so I was like, oh, God, here we go again. But you know what? I was there. I was hovering over the button. Because, listen, I have no problem going to 38. It's a nice even number. 39, you know, is kind of cool because you know 3, 9, whatever, if you're into that stuff. But I'm just saying, hey, 38's not a problem. I'll back that crap off in a heartbeat.
Oh, I see. He tweeted a link about Trump retweeting
that picture, which he never did, by the way.
Which he never.
He never did. No.
Rawstory.com. Donald Trump just promoted showing and he didn't. You're saying?
No, he did not.
Okay.
But that's just it. I don't know. I know he gets off on that, so. I figure it's cold there. He's shivering. He's probably inches from death.
Oh.
That's why he probably couldn't answer the phone last night when we called him.
No, I think he was asleep.
Oh, is that what it was? I think that's what he said.
I think so. But he is happy with the snowstorm. He still has a couple channels left on TV he can watch. So
yeah, I noticed that. It was like I came really close on one of his tweets of retweeting it and doing that real world. What's that thing people say? Real world problems.
Yeah.
Isn't there some saying like that?
First world problems or something.
You know what? I'm gonna have to find his tweet now so I can do it on the air.
There you go.
Let's see if I can find it. Do. Come on. Where's that little pesky Martian? Where's that little guy?
Which one are you?
There we go. Oh, and he was the one that sent that Bob Costic thing that looks like a butt and a weenie.
Yeah.
Gosh, why has he got to do stuff like that? Now, like the lizard warning. I've seen that a million times. Funny. Okay. Tweet that. I'm good with that. But anyway, here we go. He says, so glad my Wi-Fi and TV signals came back. I had no internet during the storm and lost a couple of good channels. And I'm thinking if this was written back in the 30s, it would be, so glad I got the feeling in my fingers back.
Yeah.
You know, I had no food and no water, and we lost a couple of kids.
Oh.
That would be the difference between.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying, though? That's real world problems. Now, now we've come, fast forward, 70, 80 years. And what we're worried about is,
worried about our Wi-Fi.
The extension cord from the next door neighbor's house to mine.
The extension cord hasn't frozen and broken in two. And that the Wi-Fi that the guy across town has no idea why it doesn't work any good, or whatever, wherever I'm doing the borrowed from thing. But I don't wish ill will, because you know what, I don't, anybody there, I've heard some horrible stories about it's crappy. I mean, you think about it, there's actually a good there was a YouTube video that was posted to Facebook where somebody took, I don't know if they used a webcam or if they used an iPhone with the it's that feature where it'll do the time lapse thing.
Yeah.
And they did a time lapse of the snow from no snow to the 2 foot of snow out on their back porch, and it's unreal. I mean, it really. Now I guess Johnny lived. You've been around that stuff though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for me, snow is not. I mean, if we get a foot of snow, it's like a huge thing. But the difference is we get the huge amount of snow here, and then it gets taken care of, and then it kind of slowly goes away. Where places like, if you're up north, you get the huge amount of snow, and then 2 days later you get the same amount again.
Yeah.
and that's the difference. I mean, it's almost like I was telling my wife at lunch today. I said, one of the first times when I started traveling for my company, when I went to Omaha, I had never the thought of actually having to put snow into a truck and then take the snow somewhere. That was very foreign to me, because here we take the snow, we push it up around the poles, like in a parking lot, and that's it.
Right.
That's where the snow goes. It goes around the poles. Well, you don't think about that when you're talking about, massive amounts like that. It has to be trucked off somewhere, and here, like in Omaha, they take it to a huge, massive parking lot where they used to have some sort of truck dealership or something, and it sits there, and then for the next year, it slowly melts into this big mountain of black stuff.
Oh yeah,
that I don't know what they do with then.
Yeah, because the dirt and gravel and rocks and stuff,
asphalt and everything else
doesn't melt.
Now I'm have to. Now you never lived in New York proper, right?
I lived in New Jersey, Pennsylvania for school.
I'd have
Maine,
to almost
California,
want to talk to. I'm going to get Venison.
now
Around.
Massachusetts.
I'd like to talk to Venison about this, because I'm just curious, because the streets, after talking to Mike from the old NHB show days, and Dave and Damon and all that, a lot of the streets you see in New York, they're very narrow.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
And I have to think that there's not a lot of room for a snowplow to even get down the street, because you got cars parked on both sides in most cases.
Well, I know here. Actually, I had a bit of a situation here, because this building has 3 parking spots in the front, one for each apartment.
Yeah.
And the landlord goes, "Oh, there's plenty of street parking. You just park your second car in the street, you'll be fine." I'm like, "Okay, great. I'll take the place." And so I have 2 cars. So Kristen parks her on the street. I park mine in the spot. And luckily, there's kind of a driveway area on the side of the house, so the people downstairs kind of pull in 2 or 3 of their cars over there, and they don't even use their parking spot, which is good, because one day I go out to grab the cassette adapter out of Kristen's car, because it was there from when it used to have a cassette, and I noticed there's a ticket on the windshield, and it was a warning, basically saying, "Hey, warning, parking ban is in effect for the winter."
Whoa, for the winter.
Yeah.
Now I've heard of them doing where they like odd day, even day.
No, overnight, you cannot park on the street overnight until March.
Wow.
To keep it clear for any plowing that
So
has
the
to be
plows
done in
can
the
come
middle of the
down
night.
through there.
So I was like, well, where the fuck am I supposed to put the car? The landlord gave me no warning of this. No one gave me any warning of this. All of a sudden, I got this ticket on my windshield, which luckily they were nice enough to make it just a warning.
So it was just a warning.
And,
okay.
Yeah, and so then, so we basically knocked on the downstairs apartment, and it was like, hey, they actually came out while we were jump starting the car, because it turns out the battery's dead in that car now, and so
great.
But it's like, well,
air conditioner works, battery's dead.
Yeah, so it's the air conditioning that drained the battery, I think.
That's
so
exactly
it's your fault, dude. You hooked it up wrong.
I hooked it up wrong. That's right.
This guy slaved on my car for a day. We come into town to visit and have a good time, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, fix my air conditioner. Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to let you go with the air conditioner the way it was. It
wasn't
happen.
You
Johnny and his wife driving through the frickin' desert with no air, and there's a song there.
There's a song.
Yeah.
Johnny's been through the desert with a
car
horse,
with no air.
With a horse with no air.
Yeah, I see the exact same one, dude.
We've been through the desert in the car with no air.
No,
it felt good to get out of.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right
planes.
there. That's I'm telling you what, you do like a savage.
Yeah,
having to go through, but
yeah.
So what did they let you park in their spot?
Yeah. So we're like, hey, can we use your spot, since you rarely the only time that spot's used is if they have someone over to help them, empty the beers in the fridge. That person sometimes parks in there. So it's like, hey, can we use this?
Happy to help empty the beers in their fridge.
Well,
co-host, baby, come on.
So we're like, hey, all right, if we put our car there for until March, and they're like, yeah, cool. So we jumped it, we put it there, and then we let it run, try to charge the battery. And then, a few days later, I go try to start the car. It's still dead. So it's going to have to be jumped again to get it someplace to get a battery. Or I would have to bring a battery to it.
One or the other.
Well, yeah, I could just take that battery out.
Well, I was
drive
gonna
down
say
the
when
store.
you go somewhere, a lot of places will change the battery for you. So, but yeah, that's a pain in the butt.
Well, I'd have to jump it to take it there. So I could just.
Glad you have a place to park it though, because that's well, that was my next question, because I'm thinking, you know, in New York, where do you park crap? There isn't a lot of parking. I mean, I've watched Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I know how this works, you know. And my next question is, and like I said, maybe I need to get Damon or well, Damon may not know, but he knows stories, but or Venison or somebody is, what is the market for driver's side mirrors in New York? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
I'm thinking snowplow going down the road. I'm guessing there's a few cars that don't have mirrors when these things are done. Because, I mean, how do you get rid of 2 foot of snow and not break a few? I don't know.
I don't know.
I just
industrial strength hair dryer.
Something. But yeah, it would suck. I'm hoping everybody's safe there, and you know the power's still on, if nothing else, because that would be bad. Not to mention just the whole, because I mean I think like you that whole real world problem for me. I've been through some snows that to me are huge. To me, I know are nothing to most people. So I just think of that, and then kind of times whatever, and think, wow, that sucks. Because I've you know the having to reshovel a driveway. There's nothing that sucks more than that. You know, you shovel it and then have to go out and do it again, kind of thing. But I don't know.
Yeah. I hate that.
I don't know what Mr. California.
Actually, I grew up in Indianapolis, so
okay,
I
so
know snow.
You know what we're talking about.
I also remember building a snowman in the front yard, and it would still be there a week later. But then it would be not white snow; it would be nasty brown snow.
Yes, when it gets all icky. Now, I did. By the way, I did send a tweet, not a tweet. I sent a drunk text to Damon last night, asking if he had built a snowman. No response. So I don't know if I take that as a no. Or...
Well, we should call him and find out.
I never thought about that. Can we?
Well, yes. Go ahead into the you got the Skypes, right?
I should be able to make that happen. DAM.
Yeah. DAM.
And he's online.
Wow, my webcam's autofocus sucks. Why did no one ever tell me this before?
And I can add to call according to this.
I would like to thank Chucklebump for pointing out how much the autofocus sucks on this webcam.
Oh yeah, it was out of focus, by the way.
And I'm working on manually focusing it now.
The webcam autofocuses kind of break.
Well, I'm not hearing a ring. Open, it went away.
Oh.
I guess that means he's not there.
Oh.
Because it was there. And there's gone.
Well, that sucks.
Well,
maybe he'll see that pop up and call back. And
let's hope so.
Because I want to. You know what? He could be building that snowman as we speak.
What the hell? Why did my camera just? Whoa! I did not press that there. Whoa! Hey,
he's back.
Yeah, no one's looking at my face, anyways.
Like on the Vaughn screen over here, there's times I have to actually hold my hand up. And then pull it away and let it refocus sometimes. And that tends to fix it sometimes, because like if it's too far down, it'll pick up the back of my computer, or it'll pick up my microphone if I have it stuck way up in the air, like when I'm done talking and I push it away, kind of thing. That happens sometimes.
Well, I've manually set it. I think I'm good now. So thank you, Chucklebump, for pointing out to me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chucklebump.
How is she doing, by the way? How's those pancakes coming?
Pancake? What? Could we not mention the pancakes?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't say it.
Ixnay on the pancake.
That's right. Okay, there we go.
The maple syrup.
That's right. No more.
A and the
lots of A's in there.
Aunt A, Jemima A.
See, get off that road. Can you turn the frick around? Can you get off that street? I mean, come on. Oh my God, Johnny.
Okay. Anyways, so last night's show was a success.
Let's talk about your show. My show's easy. I drink, I play tunes, and then I go to sleep. On the other hand, it gets complicated.
Well, here's what happened
with Johnny.
Well, I haven't done a Saturday show in a while, and I was thinking, I'd like to do a Saturday show, play some tunes. I buy records every now and then. I haven't a chance to listen to them, and then. And so I'm sitting at work at Friday, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do this weekend? And It was like, oh, well, I got my Nintendo 64, my Super Nintendo, that I ordered through Amazon, through other sellers there, and the last parts I need, of the power cords and the cables and everything, have arrived today, so I could go home, hook those up. I could totally just play those on the weekend. Now here's the thing. I have Nintendo 64 emulator and Super Nintendo emulator, and I have USB Nintendo 64 clone controllers. I have a USB adapter to hook up my Super Nintendo controllers, and I have ROMs of all these games. Do I ever spend any time on the weekend playing these games? No. I have tons of PlayStation 2 games that I think every now and then, oh, those are fun, I should play those again. Have I done that? No.
Sorry, I was slow on the hit. No. There.
No, exactly. And so it's like I just spent money on more game systems and games that it's like, when am I ever going to play these things? And I thought to myself, well, you know what? Maybe if I play, and all of a sudden this idea comes to me. I set up in the living room. I use my capture card to capture the game system, and I host a music show while drinking the beer that's in the fridge and playing games simultaneously, and people could watch me play the game. It'll be like Liam, but with sight, and it'll be like my show. If I get Skype working, Mars can call in too, and anyone else who wants to show up can call it. And I had a vision of a show that was going to be like a normal music show, going between talking and music. And but just while playing games which of course would mean I'd have to pause the game between every song, and that would that did not work out. That right there, I very quickly figured out. Well, I should just talk and game at the same time and put music in the background.
Yes,
and then the iMic card failed in spectacular ways.
There he goes again. Failed. It failed, he says.
Yeah, well, I had to have the iMic card. The input of the iMic card worked. So without the iMic card, Mars could only hear me through the built-in microphone, which means he couldn't hear any tunes. And but the output of the iMic card would break after about 5 seconds of being plugged in. So I could only hear Mars coming out through the headphone jack that was wired into the board.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Now, if I have the iMic card unplugged, Skype and music comes out the headphone jack, and that's fine. As soon as I plug in the iMic card to use the input so that Mars can hear me from the microphone instead of the laptop microphone, it would send Skype out the headphone jack and music out the PC speakers.
It's awesome.
Which is the way it should be, right?
Which is not the way it should be, because whenever something's in the headphone jack, that should automatically override the PC speakers.
You would think, yes.
But for some reason, only one thing was going out there, and the music would come out the PC speakers. So it's like, all right, I guess we're not doing tunes. And it's like, wait a minute, what do I mean not doing tunes? I have a turntable right here on this table in front of me.
Yeah, of all things, to talk about, your typical gaming system.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone with a turntable sitting next to it. That right there is new.
Yeah.
I've seen everything else, the old gaming consoles and stuff in beer.
So it was a night of me playing Diddy Kong Racing, video captured, with a picture-in-picture of me sitting on the couch in the bottom left corner.
Yes.
Just drinking and getting worse at being able to navigate these races as the evening went on, while just playing records in the background and talking to Mars like I normally do, and trying to tell a story while at the same time racing. And I beat some races, and then I got to a point where
it was cool. I did notice by the time that you and I talked, though, you were getting a little snippy and going like,
you a little slurry
I'm losing. I'm losing.
Yeah, well, sometimes, and there were times where I was so close, because I would also talk about what was going on in the race while telling the stories,
and I have to give you props, because I can't even imagine doing that. It's hard enough for me to watch how much time's left in the song,
but
to figure out.
Well, I just got to, when the record gets to the end, I just got to turn it over.
Oh, that's true. I never thought about it. You just flip it over.
Yeah, and we listened,
going for side 2 here, folks.
And we played my dollar bin copy of Boz Scaz Silk Degrees.
Yes, and it was great.
Yeah, played some really early David Bowie.
Yep.
Played some, what else we played? We played some Vanilla Fudge. We played...
What's Batflack?
Attila. We played Attila.
Oh,
the entire Attila album.
Yeah.
That was a very busy table.
Yeah.
In front of your couch.
But now that I've got a working scenario...
Cool.
I've gotten the thumbs up from the missus to do this every Saturday.
See, I got to figure out how to how to get the. See, my thing is the multiple cam thing. I have troubles with.
Well, here, you know what? That was an issue. That was an issue because I stopped using Webcam Max a long time ago, and the reason I stopped using Webcam Max is
for PCs. There's a lot of good ones out there. It's the Max that's hard to make.
Well, what happened is I got a webcam that does 1080p, and Webcam Max does everything in 640 by 480.
Yeah.
So it was
old school,
so it was making my webcam really shitty. And so when I wanted to start doing the quadcast, which I got to get back into that somehow, I found this other software that is for streaming, and I wasn't able to make it work to stream, but I was able to make it work to record. And it does 1080p and lets you switch between like sharing your desktop and your webcam. So I was going to use that to set up the picture-in-picture and not have to reduce to 640 by 480. But the only problem is that my video capture card, which is what I was splitting the game system out to, only works on an XP machine. And the software that I was, so I got this old XP laptop, so I got to be careful. That barely was able to, that's the broadcast machine. It only has one job, and that's to stream and run picture-in-picture. And so I couldn't get the software to install on XP. The software requires Windows 7. So I was like, oh, crap. And basically, while I'm setting up, when I ran into problems, I had to pick my battles. And so I basically was like, all right, whatever. I won't do picture-in-picture. I'll just send only the game system video. And then I opened up the encoder, and the encoder gave me some problems, but I was able to get that to work. And I noticed that the encoder was set to stream the video at 640 by 480. And that's why I realized I'm only streaming in 640 by 480 anyways. Webcam Max is adequate.
And right back we went.
So I installed Webcam Max because I actually did purchase a license for forever for it, and I looked up my code and installed Webcam Max on the laptop. So now I have working picture-in-picture. I just need to tweak the Skype a little bit. I think I can get that a little bit better, but I have working Skype. I got a turntable, so all I got to do is hook those wires back up, move, set the board up on the table, move the turntable over, and I'm good to go. So this is going to be a regular Saturday night show.
Nice to see the Behringer got a second life.
Yeah.
That's I know, which worked out pretty good. No, that
so
was actually pretty cool. So that's the whole thing I have to figure out because there's called I forget what it's called, something Cam Twist or something for the Mac or whatever. But I haven't had time to mess with it to make it work.
Yeah,
because and really, it's not that big a deal. I think what it is I don't want to get too busy on it because, like the Vaughn thing, it's just static picture, just
right
or whatever.
Right.
But it'd be nice to be able to show something else if I wanted to.
Yeah, and this show, it's great because I felt like the visual of me sitting on the couch with this crazy setup really brought something else to the show other than just looking at the picture of Diddy Kong all night.
No, it was fun. Did you get some people pop in and out and everything? And
well, Chuckle Bump was hanging out in the room, and you were there, and it said I had 5 viewers, but I really don't know how much it was. So, VaughnLive.tv/Johnny Gators. It's Saturday nights, 8 p.m.
Tweeted it yesterday.
And the official name is going to be Games, Tunes, and sometimes Brews.
There we go.
Because I'm not going to drink every show.
And see if you want to, you can do like on the Vaughn thing. There's you can have on the, you go to the front page and it has the banners that go by.
I got to make a banner for it.
You can make a banner and submit it, and then about 2 months later they'll put it up.
I need to make a Games Tunes
that's what it took for me.
Brews banner.
I did mine. I put mine up and I gave up on it. I thought they just didn't have time, and all of a sudden I get an email back saying, "Hey, we took care of it. It's up there." And I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I went up and checked it and sat through about an hour watching banners go by. And there it was.
Yay.
It's actually there, but
I need to figure out.
So now the bad thing is I'm committed now.
Yeah,
it's up forever on the Vine, so I have to go ahead and do the show. But oh well.
But yeah, Games, Tunes, and sometimes Brews. Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Last night there was a simulcast going on because you had yours and mine going at the same time, plus the streams and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll figure something out. So I think you'll have fun with that. That was pretty cool. And I think also seeing the whole game picture will probably draw some people in too to see things.
Yeah.
Like
now
that.
the question is, what should I play for my next show? And I'd like to get some feedback on that. So
what's available? What kind of stuff do you have?
Well, for Nintendo 64, I've got on the way here the first Mario Party game, although it's more a multiplayer game, Mario 64, and I did last night find and order a Mario Kart 64 cartridge. I've got on the Super Nintendo Super Mario World, Super Mario RPG, and
You're
what
not
else
going
I
to
got?
pull out the Pong game, though, are you? I don't know
Well,
if that would work.
the Pong game barely works, but I could do that for fun sometime.
Just okay.
I don't think I'm going to do a whole night of
do
it, though.
Do it for fun. I guess it's okay.
Yeah, but that would be funny. That would be that would be a little
No,
tricky.
you wait to the end and you can have beer pong.
And I've got plenty of
there we
NES
go.
carts. You know, I got an original Nintendo, plenty of carts for that. So you know, I got all the Mario carts, and I got So yeah, there are lots of options. And I'm not opposed to working the modern consoles into the mix. You know, I got the PS2, I got the PS3, I got Wii, I got Wii U.
Oh wait, wrong one.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. Sorry.
Although I gotta figure out how to best deal with the video capture for those, because you know those are using more modern types of connections than a composite, and my capture can capture composite RS video. So I don't know how I can, you know.
I'll figure something out.
For now, I'm sticking with the Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and original Nintendo. But I may work more modern consoles into the mix in the future. So you know, we'll see what happens with that.
Well, I think, like I said, I think it's neat. I'm glad to see you get. It's sort of like, you know, me with the music show thing. It's cool to get excited about something.
Yeah.
When you like it.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, like I said, I just got to do something because I don't want to get burned out by just being, you know, the me, myself, and I show. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer too, because you know, Heat FM's they got cool stuff on there, but I'm starting to realize that there's, you know, how I used to always say there's not that many stations around or live stations. There's a lot more than I thought, and I don't know. It's just, but the whole thing is, I guess I don't know what kind of numbers other people are pulling, because you can't actually see them all the time. Like, you know, on some you can actually go to the page and see how many people are listening. Well, there's some streaming services you just can't do that, or at least I haven't figured out how to do that anyway. So it'd be nice to know. I don't know, because that's the whole thing is I don't want to give up on them and leave and go somewhere else, and then have it be the same, because that would suck, you know, to go through all that, you know, building the relationship and then, you know, not be there anymore, and then come to find out that it really didn't matter. You know, there's just not that many people are into watching an old guy, you know, drink and play music. You would think there'd be a few people out there into that.
You'd think so.
You would think so. I mean, there's like, you know, billions of people with an S on the end.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Dune? We should go to a little break before the top of the hour, and you know, so I can go get a little drink and stuff, and then we could come back with my special announcement. So the people stay tuned. Unless you want to just keep talking while I go get a drink.
No. Well, we can do that. I wonder if I have. Do I have? I don't even know if I have my.
I totally just put Dune on the spot right here.
I got my commercial. I got this. No, that's not it. You know what I should do? I'll start playing 5-hit promos. Yes.
No.
I don't have that one yet.
Okay.
You have to send that to me.
I still have to capture that.
I have this.
For God's sake, shut up!
I got
there.
That
You
one.
go.
That one I got. But yeah, I'm just gonna start playing Dune.
All right.
Dune promos.
Don't go anywhere, because we got a big announcement.
Big
coming
announcement.
Up.
Huge.
Big announcement. Huge.
Huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Huge like that.
No,
Gonna be
that's
huge.
horrible. Don't play that.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right.
You guys are amazing. You know that?
Yeah.
That's right. There we go. Okay.
We are. All right.
So hang in there. Recently, I was asked what goes into making a promo for the 5-Hit with Dune. So Johnny and I thought we'd roll tape and show you how it works. You ever found yourself at like a party or just hanging out with friends and a great song from the past comes on, you just go, oh, dude, this is the
Dune? You can't say
I can't say Well, how do I say it's the if I can't say it's the
Hey, I just recorded. I don't make the rules.
Well,
maybe you could start by not saying for a while?
yeah, like that'll happen.
Yeah, pretty sure you can't say that either. Okay, try to do it again. Do that thing where you say 5 hit instead of shit. The shit can be implied.
Okay, if I'm not going to say you can't say either.
Hey, it's not my show. I could say anything I want.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, rolling.
Tune in to the 5 Hit with Dune Saturdays at 11 p.m. Eastern on heatfmradio.com. Great tunes, great beer. It's the shit.
Yeah, okay, that works. We'll fix that in post.
The 5 Hit with Dune, Saturdays, 11 p.m. Eastern on heatfmradio.com.
Quite some time now, the 5 Hit with Dune has been all about discovering great music and discovering new beers to drink. So I thought, yeah, maybe it's time for a change. You know, the 5 Hit with Dune is a music show, so we have to leave the music part in there, but what if we tried something else, like, I don't know, say, coffee? Hello and welcome to the 5 Job Thing, playing all of your hits in 120 beats a minute or faster. But don't worry, if they're not 120 beats a minute, I'll make them 120 beats a minute. Yeah, I don't know if the old ticker could keep up with that one. What about the 5 Puff with Dune? Hey, welcome to the 5 Puff with Dune, and here, hang on a second. Ooh. Oh man, yeah, kick back and relax and hang out for let's do an hour of uninterrupted Pink Floyd on the. Hey, what? I think somebody's outside. Gotta go off the air. Bye. Hey, here's something almost nobody has tried: pretzels. That's it. The 5 pretzel with Dune. Oh yeah, there's a secret of the 5 pretzel with Dune. To just eat more pretzels on the 5 pretzel with Dune. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The 5 Hit with Dune, Saturdays, 11 p.m. Eastern on heatfmradio.com. Was that sweet or what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That just happened.
This just happened. Hello, people. Hour number 2, Dune and Bob Show.
Hour 2.
That's
yeah.
Right. Big announcement. Bam. Gonna bring it down. So I don't get sued by YouTube in the town. Okay, done.
All right. Well, anyways, so as I mentioned, you know, and now you probably all thought like the big announcement for today would be, you know, hey, I'm doing a new show on Saturdays. But no, I already said that.
We already said that. That's mind blown.
So, well, yeah. The Gators had fun last night, and he's going to keep doing that. Yeah, wow, I didn't see that coming.
Here, mind blown New York style.
But
there you go.
I've reached a point where I've got too many shows, and February 3rd will be the last amateur hour. Yeah, I've been saying for a while, I can't keep maintaining 3 shows. And I've been trying to back off on the Saturdays, and the more I try to back off on the Saturdays, the more the Saturdays keep pulling me back in. I feel
Mars, I think you just got fired.
No, Mars has been hired for you know.
'Cause I thought he was like going. He was here. And I thought he went there.
No, you know what? You know what?
You have to walk away. I mean,
we could call the Saturday show Games, Tunes, and Mars too. You know.
Oh, cool.
Games, Tunes, and sometimes Brews, and Mars too. Or no, but Mars. Well, you know, Saturday. Basically, the show's Saturday now, and it's a gaming show. That's what new show. I felt like, you know, Saturdays have kept calling me back in, and I want to not do 3 shows anymore, and I feel like the amateur hour has grown stale. And I'm not having fun with it, but I'm not having a blast with it anymore. And
this could be backburnered, I guess, and maybe it could be reincarnated somewhere else. You know, we could also start a room and just say Damon's coming back.
Well, not necessarily reincarnated, but it basically I've started a new show. You know, that grew stale. And I have a new idea that's excited me, that is kind of new and kind of unique in a way. I mean, yeah, there are game shows, but
how we could make this work with
so
somehow though.
And all my co-hosts are welcome to the Saturday Night Show. I mean, Wednesdays, Gothard hasn't been showing up in like months. He rarely.
He's a busy guy.
He rarely shows up
anymore. He's
anymore.
got the beer dude to take care of, and
right. And, venison.
And then the beer to drink after.
Venison's Wi-Fi often doesn't cooperate,
yes.
and then it's kind of and I've been I just feel like the show grew stale, and it's been running for a little over 10 years now.
I hate to see because that's kind of going to screw up my Wednesdays now, I guess.
Well, no, you just have to listen to Damon's show.
Well, we'll start the rumor right now. Damon's coming back to NHB. He just doesn't know it.
He just doesn't know it yet. Yeah.
Know it. Well, last week I had that great plan last week that blew up in my face.
Oh
I had your stream and Damon's stream simultaneously going on another stream.
Yeah, and then I brought that stream up.
Well, what happened? I didn't realize while I was doing it, I had unplugged something to make that happen, and I hit the plug just right, and it had one channel really, really, really low. So it just I was like, oh damn it, that could have been cool.
It was. I brought it up a little bit. The joke was made, and it worked.
The joke was there, but I screwed it up. Yeah, sorry. Because on Damon's side, I silently sent them the link to it so they could go check it out. Of course, it was like I said, it did sound good. But anyway,
but anyways,
in their eyes, they thought I had them purposely turned down low.
I see.
With you turning it by, so that screwed.
I had no problem with the mix.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I think the mix for you is perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was great.
Yeah, it was great.
But yeah. So, anyways, Mars, Neo, Venison, even Brian, they are all welcome to call in on the Saturday show because the more people, the merrier. The more distracting it is when I'm trying to play games, and the more funny it will be when I fail miserably.
And you fail with the game. There we go.
And so that's So I'm starting a new show. Saturdays have kind of been an unofficial. Sometimes I do a dollar bin special thing here and there. Well, now Saturdays are officially games, tunes, and sometimes brews. And everyone's invited. And February 3rd will be my farewell to the Amateur Hour show.
Oh, man. February 3rd.
I'm going to have to farewell to the Amateur Hour and Suburban Homeboys. I might have to combine the opening musics in some kind of way. And I don't know.
Amateur Hour. No.
A Suburban Amateur Homeboys. I don't know. Yes?
What Spark song are you going to have for this song for the intro?
Well, no, I'll just combine the two of them. I don't know. I haven't planned this. I just came up with this. I just decided this morning.
Oh. Well, that just happened then.
That just happened.
That's how it is. I was sitting there trying to think, what it would sound like if he combined the two together. It'd sound like this. That's what it would sound like. This is pretty much it.
When you combine two different Spark songs of completely different styles, you get Milton.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah. So, anyways, that's going to be happening. So next Saturday will be the second episode. And here's the thing, you got to catch it live because I'm not even set up to record these shows. And I don't need recordings of hours of Gators playing video games. No,
you never know. Well, actually, technically, you have it on Vaughn for a little while. I think they keep those for a couple of weeks.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they actually do. They're archived.
I don't know. I don't feel compelled to go to efforts to record this show, especially since it's hours of me playing games. And when am I ever going to go back and watch that?
I tell you what, God, I wish there was someone who could integrate this into NHB.
But here's
to make that happen.
Here's what I want you all to do out there in listener land. Spread the word. I'll be posting this to Talk List too.
All you peoples.
But if tweet at me or email Talk List some of your favorite moments of the Amateur Hour Suburban Homeboys. And I don't remember the dates of what happened when, but if you have a rough idea, I'm going to try to pull some clips out for the show. And, my final show...
Does that count for anybody?
What?
Favorite moments they want you to pull?
Yeah, anyone who has a favorite moment. I can't promise I'll find it, but we can at least talk about it or remember it. What?
I know exactly what I want you to pull.
What do you want me to pull? What?
Johnny the Gators. I know exactly what I want you to pull. Mr. Johnny the Gators.
Johnny the Gators?
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing something here.
Yeah.
Could you enlighten me?
There's been so many times that people have Skyped in important people. People that are dead.
Oh, yes.
People that you work with.
I got that one right away, Gators. I don't know where your head is.
Cops.
Oh,
Law
man.
enforcement.
I'm going to be spending the next few weeks just randomly going through shows, and what I stumble upon, I'm going to try to get some kind of collection of some old chestnuts that haven't been heard in forever together.
I wonder if there's actually such thing as Skype history that goes back that far I could find. So probably not, because I call into every show, so it wouldn't really matter.
So it's hard to tell. Yeah.
But
because there's a lot of hours. There's no way I can go through all of it, but I'm going to try to.
There's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to try to hit a lot of different highlights and try to walk down memory lane. I'm hoping that I can coax Gothard into making an appearance for the last show. I mean, he was there from the start. And he briefly spoke on the phone during the blender bit, and so he's been.
I think you should be able to make that happen.
Yeah, so we're gonna have it's going to be a trip down memory lane, the final amateur hour Suburban Homeboys show, February 3rd.
I need to write that down. I should write
and
down.
So that would be the last show.
So the joke of Dune pulling the plug, which had at least one person distraught. Chuckle bump. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. I appreciate that she cared enough. Nobody else gave a crap. Of course, everybody else probably saw that it was an audio cable I was talking about.
Yeah.
So,
but that happened. That just happened. But
so
anyone who wants to suggest their favorite moments or talk about their memories or anything, tweet me, email me, whatever. Call into the show. And spread the word around. Last amateur hour, Suburban Homeboys, February 3rd.
3rd?
And then also I want to, February 3rd. Because there's no show this Wednesday because I'll be going to New York for the second Babbitt concert.
I wonder if Addie's around for that show. He should call in.
No one tell him.
Yes.
He's all about last shows.
I can message him if you want.
You know what? By the way, you know what? I need to talk to Addie anyway because I needed Addie's help yesterday. I actually, honestly, and it had nothing to do with taking pictures of people who didn't know they were getting pictures taken of them. It had nothing to do with that.
You didn't see a nice butt that you needed a stealth picture of?
I didn't. That wasn't the reason. I needed help. I needed help with a program that required compiling, and I've heard him use that term before. Because compiling to me means making a pile of. I almost went there. I almost went there. Damn you, Johnny. But yeah, I'm turning away from the microphone. I need to talk to him. I need to talk to that cat. So, because I need some help. I need some help with the program, and he's the guy that can help me. But he was too busy eating pizza yesterday. And I thought to myself, okay, you'll get back with me. Did he? No. So,
which I did get to have pizza on Friday. You go into New York City, you go find. I found a pizza place around the corner from Juilliard and stopped in for a few slices.
Strangely enough, I got an email from a pizza place in Michigan to let me know that they had new specials.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had bought pizza in Michigan the last time I was there, so I forgot I had signed up on their site. So now that happens.
Now that
if you're in the Michigan area, which is huge,
Dude knows a place.
I know a place, but gosh, I got the itchy nose. I'm sorry. But, okay, well, anyway, if you might have to, Addie's there. I wonder if does he answer both of his, or just the one that starts with, does he answer the one with the A or the one with the Z?
I
Depends
don't know.
on which one with the Z you're talking about.
Well, I think it's Addie. They got the same picture, so I'm assuming it is.
I don't know. I think the Z one works.
Let me see. I'm going to try this. I'm going to do big letter U, call in. The good thing is, as I'm typing, it brings up the little thing where he's typing, which tells me he's at his computer. Boom. I like that. So that's it, Johnny. I didn't know if you realized that, Johnny. I can always tell when you're there or not.
Oh.
On mine. If I start typing and it comes up that you're there typing, you too, Mars. I can creep on both of you now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no.
So, isn't that
all right.
nice?
Let's see. Dune, block.
Block and block.
and block.
No, I have no problem getting messages from you doing that.
No, I will. Well, hey, maybe you can fix my problem then with the compiling of what it is. Here's the deal. It has to do with a program that puts song titles from iTunes into my broadcast app. Is what it is, because I don't. The whole thing is I run everything through the mixer on the music show. And so it doesn't drive the song titles in there. So that's what it is. There's a guy that wrote a program to do that, but it has to be compiled into the OS X app.
Oh, it has to be used with Xcode, right?
Yes, and then I figured he knows how to do that. Of course I asked Video Vamp. I sent him a text yesterday about it, and I said, hey, I'll send you the article. I just popped my nose. I'll send you the article I had, and maybe you can help me with it. And he sends back one. Oh, just use Automator.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm just like, Vamp, it's almost like saying I need some help with something. They go, oh, just use the computer.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I need some help with that.
You know what? We should call Vamp and ask him to clarify how he thinks that's an acceptable answer.
I can make that happen.
We can make that happen.
I can make that happen.
And we'll see if we can get Vamp to tune in even for the last show. Because I haven't called Vamp on my show in like forever.
I should call he has 2 numbers in here. Just hit the first one that comes up.
There you go.
Oh wait, it's gonna make you guys go away though if I do this.
Add the conference. You should be able to add the conference.
I don't think it works that way.
You would but you're just on one. I don't know. It should let you right click and add the conference.
It just says call phone. Oh, it has a little plus in front of it though. Maybe that's how I do it.
Oh.
No, that's not how I do it. Yeah, I think if you try to call a person. As I'm trying to call his actual, the phone.
Yeah, but you should still be able to add a phone call to a conference. I've done it before. But Skype sometimes decides it doesn't want to let you add to a conference if it thinks someone else owns the call. So if it thinks that Mars owns the call, although when you're only in a 2-person party call, no one should own it yet.
Well, what? Mars, if it cuts you off, Mars, just call. It'll cut you off for a second. If I can't get you back, you can call back.
Oh, no.
I'll give it there. And Mars is gone, just like that.
There we go. That just happened.
Let's see if it works here. I hope I got the right number. It's the right picture.
It's the right picture. Well,
it's
there you go.
It's the right picture.
That's
because
all that matters.
Because looking at Vamp is like this. That's how you know it's right.
Right.
That's how you know it's the right person. Hey, what's up, dude?
I'm setting up the infrastructure for a car dealership.
That sounds important.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Probably.
I'll use Automator to call you later.
Oh, by the way,
right,
last amateur hour, February 3rd. Tune in.
Yep. Take care, dude.
Bye.
Phase 3. Bye-bye. Okay, there we go.
There.
Mars. I'll call Sir Mars back.
He reacted about as strongly as I expected.
There we go. Calling Sir Mars again.
There you go. Calling Sir Mars.
Now, ever since I called Sir Mars, it'll pop back up. Now that particular person. Oh, Sir Mars hung up on me. Addie says I don't want to make gators uncomfortable.
Oh, whatever. As long as he stops calling me sugar tits, we're cool.
Well, see, you had to say it though. You know what's bad enough about you saying that is what's his name? Venison used that term.
Well, he was quite amused by the sugar tits.
I noticed that, which is kind of disturbing, by the way.
Now, let me ask you a question. Has the term sugar tits ever successfully been used as a term of endearment? Like Dune, if you went up to the missus and said, "Hey, sugar tits, how's it going?" How would that go over? How many handprints would you have on your face?
Yes, I understand exactly. Oh, by the way, Mars is busy doing something else, but he's listening.
Okay,
that's what's going on.
I see.
I'm trying the next number in line.
All right.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to there, boom, calling the number. Calling Snowbird, by the way, AKA Sugar. No, I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, us guys.
Us guys.
Mr. Fence Dweller, you. Venison on the fence.
What the hell, man? I'm in the middle of eating dinner.
Oh, you eating dinner? Oh, okay. Well, Sir Mars wasn't available, so you were the next person on the list. That's okay. We'll let you go back to eating dinner. We just want to check, make sure you were still alive.
No, wait a minute. Yeah. Didn't feel so well today, though, but
you should feel
that means
you
I
should
didn't
feel
go outside and try to.
you should feel very loved, because I mean, we drunk called you last night, and we're sober calling you right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, last night I was already dead to the world. I was sound asleep, dude.
Oh, you missed a good show.
yeah, you missed a good one there.
Yeah, I was doing a show from my couch while playing Nintendo 64 and records and talking to Mars at the same time.
And drinking beer.
And drinking beer.
Dude, I had no access last night at all. That blizzard went in and wiped everything out.
I was going to say, is everything still working over
I had
there?
no
Okay.
signal for nothing.
You got your heater going?
Oh yeah, it all came back.
Okay, we were kind of worried
Oh,
about
yeah.
you.
Everything
We
all
knew
came
got
back.
pretty. Hey, I do have one question before we let you go back to. We wondered if after huge snowstorms like this, if there's a big market for driver's side mirrors on cars because of the snow plows. Because I'm guessing,
man?
I'm just guessing a lot of the snow plow
That is if
drivers.
they can get out on the road.
Well, I just figured they probably didn't care when they went down the road and knocked the. Because that's what we were wondering. Where do people put their, where do people put their cars?
Here.
Yeah, where do they put them? Where do they put their cars just to push the streets? I don't understand. I don't know where you
Oh,
can.
we got driveways and stuff, but like I said, we got like 2.5 feet here with drifts. The drifts were incredible.
Oh,
there are just lumps of snow where there are cars underneath them.
Now, is there any more supposed to come, or is it going to be over for a while?
It's like, you wake up in the morning, you look outside, you just go down. Then you go back to sleep.
Is it supposed to taper off now? Are you not supposed to get any for a while? Hopefully.
Nope. And back temperatures actually going up into the into the 40s. Ooh.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. Okay, listen, we'll let you get back to eating then. We're glad you're still kicking there.
Oh yeah.
All right, man.
They're digging out tomorrow.
All right. All right, dude. We'll catch you later. And there you go. That was venison on the fence. But we're gonna leave him right up there. He's okay. I'm glad he's eating at least. I should ask asked him what flavor of ramen noodles he was eating tonight.
Yeah, what flavor he got this week?
I just realized what is this shirt you're wearing? You have a sweatshirt with a dude's face on it.
Yeah, it's Mr. Bean.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. I thought it was a man of color because it kind of looks like that in the camera here.
No, it's Mr. Bean. I'm sporting the Mr. Bean sweatshirt.
I see that now. I'm guessing that must have been a Christmas present. I don't know why I think that.
This is an old sweatshirt. I never had the weather that required such a shirt in California.
I guess you're right, because when would you ever wear that in California?
This sweatshirt got retired in California, and I pulled it out of retirement this week. So yeah.
And if you ate lunch or dinner in that sweatshirt, props. Because I don't see any splotches on it.
Actually, you know what?
From the wing sauce, I'm not seeing it.
I did. I ate wings in this, and this was a Christmas gift.
Well, I just can't imagine somebody, going. It's sort of like the whole Denny's thing. How you end up at Denny's. You ended up with the Mr. Bean sweatshirt.
No,
it's cool by the way.
This was a Christmas gift in high school because I was a huge Mr. Bean fan in high school, and I had a T-shirt of the exact same Mr. Bean. This shirt I had in the T-shirt that my mom bought me,
Gotcha.
And that became my go-to beach T-shirt. And I wore that T-shirt to the beach so much that it became very faded. It started ripping, and every year Every year, no matter how horrible that shirt looked, I broke it out, wore it to the beach, and every year my aunt would make a comment that I think it's time to retire that shirt. And every year I proved her wrong, that it was not time to retire that
sounds
shirt.
like my shoes. My wife keeps saying that. I have tennis shoes that my wife, I swear one of these mornings, they're just going to be gone.
So this
She's
past
gonna make them go away.
This past summer, was it this past summer or the summer before? One of these recent summers, I started doing some online shopping because I decided, you know what, maybe it is time to retire the Mr. Bean shirt, but I'd have to replace it with another identical shirt. They don't make these anymore. So I actually went to eBay and found someone that had a, new old stock Mr. Bean T-shirt, bought it, wore the old tattered one to the beach so that my aunt would make a comment, and I'd say, "Oh, I do have a new shirt." Rip it off, and then pull out an identical brand new shirt.
Brand new shirt and put it on. Wow.
My aunt made no comment about the shirt. I had to provoke her and said, "Hey, how do you like the shirt?" She's like, "I'm not even saying anything. I've given up on it." I'm
She
like,
gave
"Oh no,
up
no."
on the shirt.
And I was like, "No, actually, you're right. It's time." And
It's
I
funny
pull
how
out.
that works. Is we give up on the damn shirt. Screw you and your damn Mr. Bean.
So
shirt.
now I have a brand new Mr. Bean T-shirt, new old stock Mr. Bean T-shirt for the beach,
man.
and I'm able to pull the sweatshirt out of retirement. So I have
there
one.
you go.
Yeah, there
So
we
life
go.
is good.
Life is good.
That's right. There's people out there starving, but Johnny has a Mr. Bean T-shirt. Damn it, that's cool.
Hey, if starving people need
Well,
a Mr.
it's
Bean
amazing.
T-shirt, I'll give them the old tattered one.
You know that happened on eBay years ago. I actually bought my Yamaha mixer I have. There was actually a shirt available way back when these things were brand new, and I actually got a couple of those because I think I ended up giving one to Damon, as a matter of fact, because I got like I think I got a medium and an X and a double X, which the double X I kept, and the medium one I think I gave to Damon during one of the times that we actually met up, and it's just funny the things that are out there. And the bad thing is I went back to try to find more. They don't exist. They're gone. It's sort of like the things you have to try to look for on eBay. Like in your case, you were trying to find that album with the Amway song on it.
Yeah.
And it's funny how it only took, 2 years?
They finally lowered the price.
Of watching that damn thing. They lowered the price. And you
lowered the price to like $12 or $25.
Myself into buying that on last week's show. So that's the things I'm going to miss on Wednesdays, making you spend money. Damn. I may have to I'm not sure how I'm going to have to make this happen. I like making Johnny you try to make you spend money on that, and then buy the new TV. And
I know it was leading to it, but I forget if I said it, so I just have to go revisit. Game ideas for upcoming shows, because I'll probably dedicate a night to a specific game. Tweet and mail me with them.
There we go.
Because I don't know what I'm playing next week.
I'll have all 10,000 of my followers.
Yeah, because I don't know what game to play next week. Because I don't want to do a second week of Diddy Kong. As much as I love Diddy Kong,
English. I'm not sure if
we can revisit Diddy Kong in the future, but I think I should change up the game each week. So yeah.
Because I've noticed many of my Twitter followers, if you go look at their profile pictures, don't match the kind of tweets they send out.
No,
because they look like a really cute blonde, and the tweet goes something like that. That's what the tweet says. It has a bunch of squiggly marks and stuff like that. I never thought about this. I'm probably being watched by the NSA now.
Yeah, well,
because there's probably followers that probably follow.
Yeah,
people
you know what? Sometimes cute blondes speak squigglies.
I guess they could.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm being so racist about this.
I don't know why. Why are you being so? Yeah.
I'm trying to provoke him to call in. I'm really hurt that he won't call in. By the way, I'm really.
Why don't you just call him? Just call him.
I think I have his. I don't know if I have his number.
Oh.
He's called in before, though. I just don't know his number.
Look, he's perfectly welcome to call in as long as he doesn't call me sugar tips.
You know what? I never. See, hopefully he's not listening. Otherwise, he will. I guess what I can do here, what I will do is I'll. Oh no. So I think I have his phone number in my contacts here. Let me see. Go to contacts. Look up race. No, that's not the one. Look up. Is it under Simply Addy? It is. It's the first one that comes up. It's right there, big as life. You know what? I'm gonna let me see. Click on that. And I'm gonna go I'm gonna go. Now he may not answer it because it's gonna come up with a funky Skype thing. And there's a 5 in it. I'll give that. Oh, there's 2 5s in it.
There's a 5. Are there any hits?
There's and there's a 1 in there too.
Huh.
There we go. And it's the right one because his picture came up.
There we go.
His picture came up. I'm hoping he's not eating pizza. He'll get mad. Because the last time I called him, he was eating pizza. He sent me like a really angry picture of him eating pizza, and I wasn't comfortable with that.
Oh, you were not. That's probably.
I wasn't comfortable with the.
You don't like those pictures. You don't want to see the pictures he sent me.
That's true. That's true, and he's probably not going to answer the phone because I know it's coming up.
By the way, Addy.
He hung up on me.
Addy's not that big.
He didn't want to take the call.
Not that big. You can probably call him teeny.
Oh, sad. Oh well, I'm gonna say that was me. Wanted to say hi. That was me. Wanted to say HELLO and sad face. There. That was me. Wanted to say hello, sad face. That's what I just typed him. So hopefully, that's too bad. I wanted to talk to Addie. I actually need some help with it. I need some help, but well, I need more than just that. But we'll see. We'll see if I shame him. Well, the whole thing is, I've noticed now that he has a full-time girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because before they were just kind of part-time. Now he's got a full-time girlfriend. It's harder to get a hold of him. It's not like it used to be. He was very available back in the day. You notice that?
And there was times in the back of the day where he had two full-time girlfriends.
And he was available then too.
And he was available.
He was available because for the longest time
he was accepting applications for the third.
Now he did kind of go history on me because when I did text him yesterday to ask him, if he could help me out with something, and the first thing he texted back is, "This is the time we talked about." Which is the inside joke between you and I when he had that app that, the date rape app, I want to call it, or whatever. And if you got trouble, it made it look like you were checking the weather or something.
Right.
And it would send the emergency tweet to your friend. And for whatever reason, Johnny and I were on the friends list.
And every time Addie, felt
like checking the weather.
Or testing the weather.
Or testing the weather, if you wanted to test the weather.
I kept constantly getting emergency alerts from Addie.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
All the time. It was a horrible. I mean, you think the snowstorm, of 2016 was bad? Let me tell you what. Addie checking the app of
it was awful.
Was horrible.
We both had to block the numbers.
I think we did. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe blocked the number and he's mad now.
Because you didn't help him in his time of need.
If he keeps ignoring me like this, I won't. I'm going to remove my RSVP to his show. in 12 years or whatever it is. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
tell you what. You know what? If he comes back for that show in 12 years, I'll do a show. I'll do an amateur hour the day after.
Okay. Oh wait, no. Writing back in, he says, "Yeah, but Gators is on." Of course, Gators is on.
Just don't call me sugar tits. Is that fucking hard, you jackass?
I'm going to write that as as long as don't call him. How am I going to say this?
Just sugar tits.
S-H.
No, there's no H in sugar.
Sugar. I didn't. I put 2 U's in there. The spell check made it say Surge.
Surge tits. There you go.
S-U-R. I'm going to put a T and then T-S. There we go. Maybe he'll understand what that is. As long as you don't call him sugar, T__ TS. That's what I typed.
Ah, okay.
Because if you don't type it, it's like you didn't say it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I think that's how it works. It's sort of like if it's on the internet, it's real.
Yeah, I read on the internet. That's got to be true.
So, yeah, it's got to be true.
It's funny because there was actually something that I found out to not be true that I had assumed was true about Milton Babbitt all these years because I read it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
For years, the story that goes around.
He got me. He says, "I've never called him sugar T_TS."
Well, that's yeah.
That's technically probably true.
That's probably technically true.
That's technically true what he just said there. Okay, you got me. Hashtag no homo. There.
That just happened.
You have to be careful when you type to Addie. You have to preface these things.
Yes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Addie is a stickler for
details,
accuracy, and detail.
When it comes to accuracy and details, that's what those damn programmers do. Unless they're writing a program for Johnny, then it's just kind of like, well, it's good enough.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. We don't have time to finish debugging that.
No, we don't. Yeah, that's right. We don't. That's just. The weekend is upon us.
What? A working version of Ixos that doesn't crash every 5 minutes? No, we can't make that happen.
That's fine. That's true.
No.
Hey, by the way, we without getting into what you do at work or where you work, how's work been? You don't talk about it as much anymore.
Yeah. Well,
do you not have the same colorful cast of characters? And when I say colorful, I'm talking about, personalities, not necessarily.
I've got personalities and I've got stories, but I'm
for
not
later,
talking
for some later. Okay, that's cool for some later day then.
I'm not talking about this one yet because I don't.
Well, no, you don't.
Situation.
You don't want to get. I understand.
There were times if I questioned if talking about the last job as much as I did was a smart idea or not, and I've decided, new job, a chance to start anew and be a little smarter.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some interesting things that go on at this job, but it's a good job. It's not where I see myself in 5 years or 5 months for that matter.
Well,
but
you're still kind of contracty.
Yeah, and I basically, when this contract's up, if they offer me just another contract and don't want to hire me, I kind of want to say to them, well, look, I'm interested in working full-time someplace. If you're not going to hire me, I'll go get a contract somewhere else that will hire me.
You're out, basically.
So I foresee changes coming in March. And
we'll see what happens then.
And I'll be talking more about that on Games, Tunes, and Sometimes Brews Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on VaughnLive.tv/Johnny Gators.
There we go.
Yeah. That just happened.
That's a big deal there.
Yeah.
No, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, but I gotta say you're not gonna dump out on the Dune show. Hopefully.
Oh no.
You stick around because you gotta have that grounding effect.
Yeah, the Dune show is 2 hours on Sunday. I could deal with that. That's no problem. That was never a problem. In fact, part of me was thinking maybe I should just only do the Dune show. Maybe this is enough for me. But you know what? This new idea with the gaming thing.
Well, the nice thing about the new idea is you don't have to be married to it to do it every single Friday though. I mean, unless you feel
Saturday.
Yeah. Wow, am I paying attention? Much like the promo. I made a promo for a guy.
Yeah.
On Heat FM. It's kind of a. Let me see, is it this one?
It's kind of like that time that you made that promo.
Yeah, here it is. This is a promo I made. I threw it together really fast, and I found out why. Why aren't you on my? Why aren't? Am I not? Are you looking for the NHB or are you looking for the my name?
What?
Chuckle Bump. She's trying to call in.
Yeah, it's NHB Radio through Skype.
CH. Maybe it doesn't come up with that. CHU. There she is. You know what? If you don't call us, hey, it's okay. We'll call you. And I can tell she really means it because she's doing that thing where she's doing this. She's looking.
Yeah.
She's got that real intense look, and she's got it's her.
Hey.
There it is.
Hey.
She's there.
It's the Chuckle Bump.
That's right. It's the Chuckle Bump Show live.
I'm putting back up my Skype Empire, and I just realized you're not on there.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I
just searched for European Nubian Goddess, and boom, Chuckle Bump's name comes up.
Yeah, there's only one Nubian Goddess.
Well, Johnny, I think somebody named you that on here.
You.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So it worked. No, so now you were around last night. You got to hang out with Johnny and his shenanigans of playing the games.
Music.
Yeah, the music, and I was actually impressed. He had quite the little setup going there. That was pretty cool.
It was kind of cool. The only thing missing was some food.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pull that off.
Yeah, you may have to. We can. You know what? You can throw snacks in there once in a while.
I could.
No. For me, not him.
Oh. Well, how silly of me.
We'll have to pack something over.
You're going to have to get on Amazon and then send some. Send some. Can you order pizza where you're at? Do they have pizza there?
Of course.
Is that legal in the UK? I wasn't sure. Dog says it is, and he's from Germany, so he should know.
The dogs like pizza. Where's pizza?
Oh yeah, dogs are all about the pizza.
They
don't even care if it's the good part of the pizza.
No,
as long as they're involved, they're good with it.
Yeah.
Crust doesn't matter. Throw it on down, dude.
And a dog a pizza crust, and they'll be your friend for life.
That's right. Or until the pizza crust is gone.
Well, yeah.
Okay, stop talking about pizza.
Okay. So what is happening with you these days? Staying out of trouble, sort of, kind of.
Mostly.
What's that?
Getting over sickness mostly.
Oh,
that's not good. There's been a lot of that going around.
I know.
My two nieces, they always blame it on the daycares, which probably is what it is, because if you think about it, you get 20 kids in a room. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like basically you're taking your clean kid into a room with 20 kids and dipping in this muck of other kids, and then you bring them home. Yeah, it's almost. It'd be like taking a lollipop and just walk. Never mind, I'm not going to go there. You get the gist of it, though. But anyway, so yeah, everybody's been sick. It seems like everybody. It doesn't matter who you talk to. Everybody's been sick. So glad to hear you getting back over it. That's a very intense look you have on your picture, by the way. I'm a little intimidated by looking at this
intensity. So I'm glad
she's
you
like
that.
It's like this. Oh wait. Here, I got to do the full effect. Put the glasses on. There, I got my glasses on now. There we go. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
That just.
See, I'm missing all this because I'm not on YouTube now.
Oh well, well, this is the sad part. I've got glasses on now.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm getting
my wife shamed me into buying these at Sam's Club yesterday. Because I'm in this denial thing where I think I can see really well. I can still pass my driving test with ease. But I noticed that when we go to a restaurant, I have now almost exclusively had to pull out my iPhone and turn the light on to read the damn menu. Yes, I'm that guy. Johnny, have you been there?
No, I've not.
You've made fun of guys like me, though.
Oh, yeah. all the time.
And my wife has reading glasses like throughout the house. And I've noticed that I find myself grabbing them once in a while to read something.
She's like,
and
get your
you gotta understand,
glasses.
my wife, yeah. So I'm wearing female glasses now. She doesn't go as far as having the ones with the little wing tips, but she did threaten to buy some one time to shame me into buying my own reading glasses. Because what happens when her and I would go to Sam's Club, they sell these things in packs of 4. You can buy 4 of these things.
Right.
And it's just like, she goes, they're right there. We're standing, they're right. She goes, they're right there. She's pointing. And I'm going like, honey, I really don't need glasses though. She goes, yes, you do. So finally, out of being shamed, I went and I grabbed the little test glass thing and I held them up to my eyes to find out which ones I needed. And here I am. I now have an official 5-hit pair of reading specs sitting next to the desk.
I gotta do it. I gotta tell a work story now.
Uh-oh, here we go.
There's a guy at work that I work with that he it's scary, and I've intentionally made sure that I'm on a different schedule from him so that we're never on the road at the same time.
Ooh.
This guy is got cataracts and can barely see. He sits at his computer like this all day long. He's just that close because he can't see.
Oh my God!
Is
everything blown up on his computer also?
Yeah, and every now and then he comes into work late because he had to get the car fixed because he hit a rock and it blew out his tire or something. So
gosh.
Yeah, this we got Mr. Magoo driving into work and home. It'd be like it'd be like sending Damon out on the road in the car. That
is scary. Well, I know what you're talking about because my wife's father that passed away that lived in Colorado was he also was a brilliant man, had a very, very enterprising business here in town, and then when he moved there and retired, he was a carpenter, just extraordinary. What these things he could do, and just smart, but he was very visually impaired. He wasn't completely, totally blind, but almost kind of.
Yeah.
And he still could do all this stuff. But the funny thing is there was one day before he'd passed away that he still was in his faculties and all that. And we were talking, and he was talking about when he finally got to that point where he couldn't drive anymore. And he said that the turning point for him was somebody else had rode with him and realized what he was doing is if he would pull up to an intersection that was a four-way stop or not four-way stop, if he pulled up to an intersection where it had traffic going both ways on, as he was going across it, he would look to his left or his right and his left and then floor it. And in his mind, since he couldn't see very far, if he got out there faster, he might miss those people that were coming that he couldn't see. And you see the flaw in this theory. So I think
he couldn't see as much, but he knew it was clear up to a certain point. So if you move faster, it compensates.
If you move faster, it compensates. Which in theory, I'm doing the quote marks. In theory, probably works.
It's a sound theory.
It's a sound theory. But it also causes like kids to be run over.
Details.
Little things like that to happen.
Minor details.
These things happen. And hey, we have a caller.
Dune.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Addy?
Who else is on the line?
That would be Johnny and Chuckle Bump.
Hey,
Chuckle Bump.
Chuckle Bump.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm scared.
She's scared.
Sugar Tits, how are you?
Yeah, fuck you too.
Oh God, here we go. Now you said you never said
so uncomfortable.
Oh, you said it was.
It's not even Sugar Tits. I'll call him honey or sweet, and he gets so uncomfortable. I can say the most racist things, and he'll just sit there and argue with me. But as soon as I start calling him pet names, he gets uncomfortable and blocks me.
Oh,
very strange.
Let's not do that.
It says something. It's a very big statement.
But why do you keep calling me honey and sweetie? It's just I told you I don't like this, and you keep doing
it. I call you racist names, and you're fine with it. But if
I
don't
think
he's
fine.
I'm
fine with that either.
well, Addy, you've said and done a lot of things over the years that have led me to question your motives towards our friendship, and you're
Johnny, you cleaned that up very well, by the way. Johnny cleaned that up very well. Oh well.
I like making Johnny uncomfortable. It's so easy to do.
I'm perfectly comfortable in my cushy chair right here right now.
Well, are you gonna unblock me, honey?
No,
he's not.
Well, come on, baby, please.
Hey, but before you guys get so pissed that you hang up, can I ask you the question I wanted to ask you, Addy?
I'm not going to hang up. It's Johnny that.
He might hang. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want him.
Go ahead and ask Sugar Tits your question there, dude.
There we go. This is what I need help with. I have heard you refer to the work you're doing, and you've talked about compiling stuff, computer-wise. Okay,
that's part of programming.
That tells me I know that you know what that word means.
I know what that word means.
Okay, well, here I need help. And if you'd be willing to help me, I will send you a web page. It's for a Mac program that somebody sent a bunch of string of words that mean something, and they say all you have to do is edit this to have the right folders, which I can do, and then compile it into an OS X app. It's that last part of it I don't know how to do.
No, it depends on what the source code's written in. Depends on the language. But you know what, dude? I'll tell you what. I will help you out if Beautiful over there unblocks me. If you can get Sugar Tits to unblock me, then I'll help you out.
Can you not type? Can you not? He's unblocking you now. He's doing this. I noticed that Chuckle Bump is gone. She's gone silent on us.
All right. You're fucking unblocked, dipshit.
I know why you're being silent, because right now you are just me. You are this. I'm doing. My fingers are together. That's how close you two are on Skype right now. You are right there. It's like you and him.
Wow.
I should get a picture of this, actually. I don't have
There's some moments that don't need to be documented there.
That's true. That's true, because they might be able to use this in a court of law.
Anyway, I don't know what's happening.
But anyway, Addy, if I just need I don't know if I have an email address for you.
All right, but Mr. Tiny Weenie there is unblocked.
If Johnny sends me the link, then I'll do it.
Well, you're offline.
Sugar Tits over there will send me the link with a little kissy emoji. Then I'll definitely do it.
Okay, so now you're just going.
There is no kissy emoji going on here.
Now you're going too far.
Let's get that straight, okay?
All right. All right.
No pun intended.
One step at a time. We can go
Actually,
slowly.
pun intended. All right. So you're unblocked, but you're offline.
Oh,
yeah,
he actually is
laptop's shut.
he actually is
I'm
offline
pooping right now.
Oh,
he actually is offline. Okay, so I'm I'm gonna copy this. Well, I can't send it to you either because
you're
you're
my
off.
laptop to poop.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're done pooping, sign back on, and I will send you the link that I'm talking about, so you can check it out.
So my sweetheart unblocked me.
You're not helping me in here.
Let's get something straight, pun intended. All right, here. No, your sweetheart did not unblock you because there was no one here that is your sweetheart right now. But Gators unblocked you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sweet thing.
Yes, he did. No, that'd be
fuck you.
That'd be the no. That's right.
Thank you, Super Pie.
Oh, God.
What pet names can I call you, Gators?
No.
He goes by John.
No. Hell no. No.
That's Johnny.
I refuse. No.
There.
That's an audio file.
That's Johnny's saying. That's Johnny's nice way of saying.
What's wrong with John or Johnny or Jonathan?
I use those sometimes.
Or
what's
Jay.
Wrong with sugar tits?
Or what's wrong with it? Why does there have to be anything wrong with it? I don't want you to use it.
If you don't want to be paged that way in Walmart when your car's ready to be picked up from getting tires, let's just not do that because I just don't. I don't think that would sound good.
No.
Is he denying that he has sugar tits? That his tits are as sweet as sugar?
I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. It's like, will the owner of the green Taurus, a.k.a. Sugar Tits, please come pick up their car? It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't work. Now, this works.
Yeah.
Johnny, get your car. Thank you. February 3rd. NHPRadio.com. Last day. That works. That works.
I had a job for about a month with this company, and the HR woman was this older woman. I was like in my early 30s, and she was probably like late 50s. And she used to call me honey and sweetie and, things like that. It kind of bugged me because we were at a place of work, and I remember talking to Gabe about it. And he was like, well, if she's comfortable calling you those names, then you should try calling her sugar tits and see how she reacts.
So we can blame Gabe for this, is what you're saying. That's what you're telling me right now.
I quit the job before I had a chance to do that.
No, you know what? Just going out on a limb here, that maybe that was probably the good thing to do is to quit the job and not do that. I'm just saying.
What Eddie actually making a responsible decision? This is almost unheard of. This is wow. I'm impressed.
Yes.
Don't be rude, sweetie. Now, come on.
Yeah, fuck you.
We can work this out. We'll work it out.
Fuck you. There's nothing to work out here.
Wipe. I'm done pooping. So
thank you.
I'll take a look at your thing and see if I can compile it, and I'll let my love know if I get it working.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, everybody. Chuckle Bob?
Take care, my friend.
Are you there?
Yes.
Chuckle Bob?
She's there.
Yeah.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you more.
All right. Bye, guys.
There we go. And like that, he's gone. Hey, you survived. If you can survive Addy,
I want you to let me know the second that compiling is done. And you have it in your possession.
Okay. As soon as that
for no particular reason.
For no particular reason, just in case. Just to keep the pop-ups to the minimum.
I want to make sure he follows through on his promise.
I know somebody now who on their phone has to set up those do not disturb hours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That we've had to, yeah. Oh, by the way, that happened last night, by the way. I did get a tweet from Brian. But I was sleeping soundly and didn't hear it, so it didn't matter.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. So, I guess on the weekends, maybe it doesn't count on the weekends. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is. We don't follow the rules on the week. Yeah, because that was no cat videos on Fridays or during the week. That's what it was. Yeah, none
right.
during the week. Actually, the rule is no cat videos to Dune. Period. Just Johnny. You're the one that gets the cat videos. For whatever reason, I notice I get the weird ones. Every one I get from Brian, it always includes myself, you, and Venison.
Well,
which is a little disturbing that he puts us three.
I wonder if Brian's
in his go-to, Twitter thing.
I wonder if Brian's going to be able to join us on Saturday nights. We might be losing a internet with Brian.
I don't know what's he doing Saturdays.
You might have to just settle for the tweets.
He's not a really busy guy.
No, he's not.
I don't think he's. He doesn't work now unless he wants to.
I don't know. I think that's part of the hours during the week that the missus owns. So
I see what you're saying. Maybe he can shift that responsibility to another day.
I think maybe he's got to do Sugar Tits bidding on the Saturday.
See, look where you went. Chuckle Bump. See, this is what happens. He gets bad influences around him, and he can't help himself. But oh well. Thank God his wife's around to like straighten him out, put him down that path of normalcy.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as normal.
Well, it's sort of like in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. That makes no sense.
Oh, okay, I see your point.
Yeah. Oh, it made sense to you then. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, no, is it if everybody's insane? There's somewhere I don't know.
Everybody else is crazy, and we're the only normal ones.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, I like that.
It. Yeah, everybody's going to buy that
because I know that to be true.
Yeah, but the problem is all the insane ones figured out phase 3. And you and I are still struggling with that. For you and I, phase 3 has to do with a job.
And Powerball tickets.
And Powerball ticket.
Well, yeah, but when I buy a ticket and you have a ticket, then there's tickets.
Oh, that's right. I never thought about that.
But I only buy tickets when I only buy ticket when
it's 1.5 billion.
When it's 1.5 billion. I'll probably get it again if it gets big again before 1.5 billion. Because I had fun. That was $2 well spent.
It was. That's why I do that. That's the whole thing. That's why my $4 a week comes into play, because there's Saturday drawing, there's the Wednesday drawing, and I get to dream a little bit. About how cool it would be to make that phone call to, call up the Apple Store and say, "Hey, I got somebody coming in there." And if she comes in with a dude, he has to stand outside while she gets her. No.
Nice.
So I know Johnny's first question. Can you boot camp this thing? That's Johnny's first question.
I got a message asking for your link. So you need to send me the link, and I can send it to Addie.
I got to send you the link.
Okay. Right, and I got to send it to Addie.
Okay, I'll send you the link first. Copy and paste. There's the link for you.
Okay.
You can look at that and see. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, and it doesn't look like it's going to be much. I can do everything except the whole compiling into the program thing is what I don't understand.
All right.
Because I need some help. I need some compiling, man.
Yeah, well, we got a professional compiler.
And if he does this, it's cool because I'm going to start using that word all the time. Yeah, I'll compile this program and
yeah, I got this guy that compiled
a program for the 5-Hit show, and you know how I go big DJ voice when I have to talk cool like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool DJ.
Yeah.
This is
I got Chuckle Bump on the line. How you doing?
Hey, Chuckle Bump. How you doing?
That's right. How you doing?
How you doing, Chuckle Bump?
So we hear that you do crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
We just want to know. Is it like
what's the craziest thing you've done on a public bus?
That's right.
I can't say that on the air.
Sure you can. No one listens to this show anyway.
That's right. That's my wacky sound, by the way. I don't have Johnny and I have different wacky sounds.
All right, tell you what, Chuckle Bump, type the answer to me, and I'll read it,
yeah, there we go.
and then I'll know
what?
The craziest thing you've done on a public bus.
Johnny, I found this one, though. I did find that one.
Oh, yeah. That's classic.
I found that one finally.
You know what? At some point during the show, this was Chuckle Bump's idea, I got to do like a top 10 countdown of my favorite sound effects, which, as I said, will be really easy because I've been using the same 10 sound effects since I started the show. So, yeah, so you got that to look forward to.
I appreciate you giving me the credit and everything, but if it tanks, I will deny all knowledge.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm messing with you.
I know.
Okay. You could have sold it a little bit more.
Oh. I'm just waiting for you to send me a message about what you've done on the public bus.
I don't know why I played that. I know Johnny does that when people are like talking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not making sense.
That's one of my favorite sound effects.
Which did I get that right? Did I get the context right?
You got kinda.
Yeah, because when people are talking, he doesn't get the. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, how am I going to pick only 10 of these? Because I got the drum fills, and I got the groan. Of course we got the Price is Right lose.
Now why do you only get 10 of them?
Oh, it's going to be a top 10 countdown of my top 10 favorite sound effects.
Oh, that's
one of the features of the last show.
Well, this is one of my favorites. I like that one.
There you go.
That means that's 5-hit all over it.
Yeah, let's see. We got.
Oh my God! I think I pooped myself.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. Oh, of course we got. That's
That's a good one.
Maybe we won't include that one.
No.
See, I got that one.
Yeah, you got that one.
I got that one, which is always it's always good.
We got the stuck drum fill from when I had that hard drive that Dune recommended.
Not to be confused with.
Oh yeah, the angry drums.
Got the angry drums.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what about this one?
Banana juice.
You got that one?
No, I never used that one.
Oh, you don't got that one. Okay.
You should use that one.
Now I haven't used this one since Bob's been around. I bet when I played that, Bob went, "Ugh."
And then of course, we've got a great series of vamp, isolations because he's done so many different things that he's admit to,
I will toss a salad.
And he might even do that on a public bus, and
Let me make something really fucking clear. I suck dick.
And of course it was
I like the cock.
And of course
not to be confused with.
Banged a goat.
Oh no! Oh wait, what about this one? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
that was
yeah.
Cool. That was cool.
There we go. Oh, and let's not forget.
Thank you for listening to No Holds Barred Radio.
No, that's the joy of painting, because I would do my drunk painting. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? I had no idea. That was Happy Tree. That was Happy
Bob
Tree
Ross,
Dude.
Happy Trees. Yeah.
Happy
the
Tree
joy
Dude.
of painting. Yeah.
I had no idea.
And of course we had
What are we drinking today?
Something happened. I realized when I'm gone live there was like 7 or 8 people on there.
Yeah.
And now there's 1.
Oh.
They all ran away.
Well, let's chase out the last one with the Gators version of What Are We Drinking Today, which was when Brian used to call in during breakfast. We would have to ask him,
What are we eating today?
Oh my gosh.
Of course, we got that. We can go old school.
But you know what? I think it's about time to pull up another sound file of yours.
Oh my God! Are you not kidding? Are you not kidding? Nope, not that one. There it is. There it is. Sorry. Whew. A little long there. A little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jay-Z had any idea that he's been so immortalized in what is the Dune and Bob Show.
I don't know. He might. Who knows? YouTube probably flags it every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
You know, sadly enough, they don't flag this one. They don't.
Great.
They don't flag this, but you know what they flag?
What?
They flag this one here. They flag that one. That's the one they flag every single week. Every single week, I can't be heard in certain countries because of that.
Because of that. That's wonderful.
I have no idea why, but oh well. You know what? It's YouTube. They own everything anyway, so.
Yeah.
Hey, they let me do the show. I guess that's worth it.
Oh, you know what? I got 2 other sound effects that are going to have to make somewhere in the list next week.
Which is?
Wow, did I say that out loud?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
And,
hey, wait. Do it again.
Wow, did I say that out loud?
There we go.
There we go. And I got another one.
Heaven help the man who marries me.
There you go.
Love that voice. I got to get her to make me a promo someday. Maybe
There
that's
you
what
go.
I need. A kick-ass Chuckle Bump 5-hit promo. That's what I need because
There you go.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the listener count on the 5-hit show. I get lots of listeners on that listen to the shows afterwards, but not a lot during the show. So I don't know.
Yeah, and my new show's only live, so
Yeah,
you've got
so
to be there.
there will be no like Dune. There's always that next if you missed it link. Johnny,
My
I guess you could put one out. Say, if you missed it, that's what you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you should do. You should do. How do you spell that?
How
do you spell?
H.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
H.
By the way, it's probably not really good because it's kind of just spray on the microphone there. Sorry.
H.
Something like that. ... Oh well. But now this Wednesday you're out, right?
Yeah, this Wednesday I'm taking another 4-hour trip into New York for a 2-hour concert and 4-hour trip back home. And this time I actually wake up early Thursday morning for work afterwards, so that's going to be fun.
Oh, I see. So you took the Thursday off before.
Well, no, the concert was on this past Friday.
Oh, that's right.
So
That's
yeah, I just
attention.
went to bed and slept in a little on Saturday. But and then remember Wednesday, February 3rd.
That concert.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked all about it on the show last night. So, but yeah, Wednesday, February 3rd, the final amateur hour Suburban Homeboys.
That's going to be rough.
The end of a 10-year tradition that no one really cared about anyway.
Oh, now I listen every weekend, every weekend. So I don't even know.
It was on weekends. It was on the week. It is. It moved around. It's been on multiple networks at multiple times, multiple days, with multiple show names. But it comes to an end, February 3rd.
So harsh.
I know.
Well, Chuckle Bump, listen. You have a good weekend.
I will.
God, holy crap, Dune! I'm not drinking.
Have a good week.
Have a good week. That's right.
Bye.
Everybody out there, have a good week. Oh, well.
All right.
Wednesday's nothing. Next
Tuesday's
Saturday,
something.
Next Saturday, everything. Yeah, that just happened.
That's it. Yeah.
That's right. So
yeah, Dune and I go up against one another every
right.
Saturday now.
Be safe, stay warm, and have a great week, people. Take care.
Good night.
Game over, man.
I'm glad that's over.
Man, that was awful.
Boy, I know. You know what I hated most? What? Everything. Everything stunk.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Let's blow this joint.
It's time to blast off for Dreamland. Don't go away mad. Just go away.
Let's call it a day. Everybody, go home.
Good night, lady. See you later, alligator. Go in peace, sin no more. I'm out of here.
Now, run along and play with your little toys.
Oh, it just gets worse and worse. Please come again.
I have exorcised the demon. This house is clear.
Not.
What house?
We are leaving.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Boys, shoot the radio.